leave out. Don't leave out the weed.
Don't call that shit
sports,
weed,
but
man. We got an action-packed show today.
Say high off the glass, guys.
We're talking hoops. By golly.
Always hoops and
Hoops and herbs.
Waiting on our esteemed host.
Yeah, I can indulge a little bit with some basketball.
What are you trying to say, huh? I'm just average Joe here.
I got a question. What do y'all think is gonna be the year for this big, like 20 feet tall dude? Who he played for? What was his name? You can't pronounce his name. I just call him
Victor Wembanyama.
There you go. What he said.
He's Italian.
Wembanyama.
That's what I meant. Whatever. French, Italian.
I just call him alphabet.
That's a good week. But to answer the question, thoroughly impressed with Mr. Wembanyama
so far. Very impressive with
19 points, 8 rebounds, 2.5 blocks a game.
What happened in the new ball, man?
Well, he did pass away years ago.
Really, I was not aware of that.
But his son is actually playing. And his son is actually 7'3". He plays for the Suns.
He got some good genes, huh?
Yeah, but he doesn't. Going around the league, he doesn't work hard. So he doesn't get that much clock. And he has another little brother. I just saw him last week. His name is John Bowl. He's in high school. He's 7'2". And he plays like Wembanyama.
I guess that's the thing. I mean, yeah, the height is great, but you also need just a little bit of thickness too. I guess. It seemed like Manu Bull was really skinny. I guess.
Well, he was. He was 7'7".
Yeah, but when you that tall and you playing basketball and doing all that running, your career ain't as long. You know they don't stick around that long when they that tall.
Well, his situation is an anomaly because he's pretty much small forward, shooting guard. He just has the body with the height of a big man. But by nature, he's a small forward and a guard. That's why the way you see him play, that's why they have him on the perimeter a lot.
He's not proportional, huh?
But when he learns the NBA game more, it's just going to be a done deal because he's still learning. One thing people have to always take into account, he's only 19 years old.
Right.
So
was he in the Olympics, or how'd they find him?
Oh no, we've been knowing about him since he was like 14.
He playing with the French team.
When you in Europe, you can play professionally as a teenager.
As a teenager, yeah.
The talent pool is not as big as it is here.
Didn't they switch that rule here too, though? You had to go to college, I think, at first.
It depends on what sport you're playing.
Yeah.
See, like there's a guy that just went. Matter of fact, remember Freddie Adu?
Freddie got fingered.
Freddie, professional soccer player, turned pro at like 14. But they just had a guy who just turned pro.
Where's he from?
He was from here, from America. But they just had a guy not too long ago who just turned like 13 or 14, just turned pro in the MLS. Well, I don't know if it's MLS, but like I say, it depends on what sport you're playing as far as what age they'll let you turn pro.
And you know what? I agree with that, but then I think that what was I going to say? Yeah, of course you want them to get an education because sports won't last forever. So you need some kind of backup plan. But you can also get sports when you get older too.
Yeah, that's true. You got to get your education. That's one thing I should tell my players.
Hold on, what the fuck did happen? I didn't know you would get
all the time.
The show without the host. What happened?
Yeah, we were trying to take advantage of our time slot, so we went on ahead and we only started at 6:02. But ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
who won the bet?
Presenting.
Fuck you, Just.
Introducing the some and presenting the others, our esteemed hosts, OThaGreat.
Y'all could had told me y'all was gonna start. Shit, I was about to say y'all could start, but I didn't know y'all was gonna start without me.
Well, so
You played the intro.
Great minds think alike, then.
Great mind should have fucking said something. Just said, hey, we're gonna start the show.
Actually, we didn't know.
Huh?
That was the
What didn't you
producer.
know?
I got you. Don't worry.
Tell me you're gonna start the show. That's not a bad idea. Shit. It's not a bad idea. Well, hello everybody. As you can see, high off the glass. Hello, Casmo and Mr. Dion Benson, St. Louis comedian, comedy at its finest. I am trying to get used to this. We are now Friday night, everybody, and I am trying to figure this the hell out.
Yeah, very.
How y'all doing? What's up? We are here for our inaugural Friday night episode, Cass. May want to get your bring your old ass in here. Come get your glasses. You're gonna be looking for them. You know you can't see shit. You know you're gonna need them. You know you can't see shit. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
What's going on with you, bruh? Oh my goodness, this is an original time slot that my show had when I first created this motherfucker back in 2019, when I was with Always Forward Media. I forget what D called it back. What did he call it back in 2019? I forget what it is, but that was the original podcast network I was on. And remember when we used to do Friday nights, bro? You remember that? I kind of like it. And Coach was saying. He was basically saying
It's the best move to make.
it's the best move to make. And he said it fits his schedule better. If it fits his schedule better, and guess who else schedule it fit my schedule better,
It's just
I think we could go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just that sometimes there's very important basketball games that start at 6 o'clock on Fridays.
There's the ruffle. There's a ruffle, there's a ripple, there's the whatever, however that phrase goes. How do we deal with that? Because there are some good ass games that come on fucking
The
Friday.
NBA app. You watch the recap or you watch the full game.
Yeah, right during
League
the show.
Pass.
Let me get where's the thing that holds the phones up? There we go. Let's get my live going.
That's what I've been doing for years. I don't like Jada said, I ain't missed the game since TiVo came out.
Right.
Seriously,
Right.
he's like, if you got something to do, it's either I'm either gonna watch that game, I'm gonna watch some of it, but I know I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna watch the recap. That's just automatic. And if I choose to watch the whole game, I may watch the whole game.
Right.
But that's pretty much how my life be going when it comes to basketball.
Right.
I'm going to see various different games.
Yeah, you're going to get it in. You may not watch it live, but you're going to get it in. All right, well, for my Face Bitch folks, my folks joining us on Face Bitch, yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. High Off the Glass is now a Friday night show. I'm very excited, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I think the audience is as well. Very excited about
Well, besides the fact that I have a beautiful new hat, but
Your new hat? Okay.
I'm loving it because it fits the schedule a little more right now, and anytime I get a chance to expound about the game of basketball and cannabis, it's always great. Always great to get a chance to converse, debate, hear different counterpoints
Right.
about different subjects, different things.
Right.
Mainly in the name of basketball, though.
I hear you.
First and foremost.
And see, that's the thing with High Off the Glass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that we're gonna do here. It's a basketball show, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a basketball cannabis show. But we also gonna be talking. You know, we're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk a whole bunch of other shit. We'll talk politics when that gets heated up. Major shout out. Super shout out to the state of Ohio for legalizing marijuana in the state of January 1st. I am just so proud of Ohio for the great state of Ohio where my grandmother's from. for them to finally legalize it. It took entirely too long, but I'm happy they did it.
I'm going there next month, so it's not helping me.
What you going there next month for?
October London.
Say who?
October London.
October London. What is that? What is that?
It's an R&B artist.
You literally going there just for? Oh, you going with your lady?
Yeah, I'm going for a concert. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm going all the way to Ohio to see somebody. Okay, you must really like October London. All right, so the college basketball season jumped off this Monday. I am excited about it. But what's sad is, and I have my, I got my top 25 for college men's and women's basketball. I wonder how many of these you know off the flip, but I have these with me. But it's just what is, I can't help but get the feeling for I just can't help but just notice. And it's more prevalent this year with me with college basketball, how just uninteresting and no juice that the sport has right now. Like it used to be. I remember when they were on
I don't know how you figure that.
Listen. There's really no juice about it. Like it's not being talked about. Like I listen to, national radio shows. Nobody's really touching on college basketball right now. When ESPN used to have it, they used to when they started kick the season off, they would do it on a damn aircraft carrier. You know what I'm saying? And it would tie it in with Veterans Day. You know what I'm saying? The shit was amazing. But it's just like now it's Fox Sports.
They still had that game, I believe.
Where was it? It was not televised. Because I was looking. You know what I mean? Yeah, that game is dope. They played on the goddamn aircraft carrier. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, what happened to the juice with college basketball is my main question. Maybe you can help me out with that, Coach, because I don't get it.
It depends on the person.
Huh?
It depends on the person, because it's really, I had a hard time coming here tonight because I was really about to go see Mizzou in Memphis. So...
Gee, you should have said something. I would have been down to go to that. Like, fuck.
And not have the show?
I mean, you going to Memphis or to
the game is in Columbia right now.
Oh, it's in Columbia. Wow.
It starts at 8:00.
Oh, my God. You always say this old shit, like what games you was about to go to and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I got an invite to go to a game next Saturday, Dallas and Milwaukee. But I don't want to spend the night in Milwaukee. I'd just rather go and come back.
Why not?
I don't want to spend the night in Milwaukee.
What's wrong with Milwaukee?
It's Milwaukee. Yeah, I don't.
Whoa, watch. Slow down. My people's from Milwaukee.
Okay,
Milwaukee,
and that's fine. It's Milwaukee. It's cold. But I don't want to. I want to see a game, and I want to get out.
Like I told you in the text that we had earlier this week, global warming has taken away cold in cities that you expect to be frigid in the winter. So it's still cold. Don't get me wrong.
I was in Boston in November 2021.
Exactly.
And it was cold.
It wasn't that cold.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't that cold.
Yes, it was. And because I had to, you know where the arena is at, right?
Okay, the arena's right off the Atlantic
Ocean. I had
to
go around like 2 blocks to take a COVID test.
Ocean. I get it. In 2021, it might have been cold. Guess what? 2023, 2024 is going to be warmer than it was in 2021. Promise you that. I was just there, dude. I was just there, my brother. I'm gonna be there in 2 months. I'm gonna be home in January. But that's all I'm screaming. Like college basketball, where's your juice? Where's it at? I want to see it because I'm
not going to be too. It's not going to seem too prevalent the first couple of weeks because you always got, for the most part, you got big schools playing small schools for money games.
Yep.
You do have some big name teams playing each other, as always happens, which is the great thing about college basketball. A lot of time that starts right from the giddy up. You have that, but you still got the NFL going on. You still got college football going on. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I get it. I get that. But you know what I'm talking about, and maybe you don't because I don't know how much national radio you listen to. When college basketball started, those other sports could be going on, but college basketball would still have their lane, and they would still get talked about.
I know what you mean.
And they would
I know exactly what you
and they
mean.
would
Just
still
like it
get
used to
press.
be. It used to be a really big deal for Midnight Madness.
Exactly.
But it's only a big deal now for hardcore fans.
That and maybe high schools, and I don't even know if high schools do Midnight Madness.
No, I'm just strictly
anymore,
talking about
but
college
yeah,
basketball Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
They used to be. I used to wait for that, but now
that was a big damn deal.
Since they didn't change a lot of the rules about practicing and different things like that. Some schools still make a big deal out of it, but I don't think people do it to the extent like Calipari was doing it.
I don't think no school does it no more, fam. I don't think no school does it.
That is
my whole point right there, Coach. It is. I don't understand where the love but I think I do know where it went. I think it went somewhere when you had players who had no connection with. And what's up, y'all? I see y'all on Facebook. How y'all doing? What's good with y'all? What is it? When you had players who had no connection, made no connections with school, were there for 2 seconds and mobbed to the NBA and jumped up there as quick as they could. And I get that. And when the NBA allowed players to go straight from high school, it kind of killed the game. They had to change it. Okay, now you need a year of college. You know what I'm saying? But now cats are still doing that 1 year and they going. I agree with Charles Barkley when Chuck says they need at least 2. Because I think you need at least 2 in college before you make that move. And what you're doing is you're not building up equity with fans in college.
Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't need at least 2 years. That's why shout out to LeVar Ball. Shout out to LeVar Ball. Man, I love that dude. Because the system that he developed and the idea that he came up with, everybody else went on ahead and he enacted it. But he couldn't get it the way he really needed it. Mm-hmm. But then the idea was taken and ran with by the league. But they don't want to give him credit for that. Mm-hmm. The G League, well, not the G League, but Overtime Elite.
Right.
Overtime Elite and things like that, that's LeVar Ball.
Yeah.
That's all LeVar Ball. And Overtime Elite is the next best thing to college basketball. Because if you don't want to go to school, and you know you got a great chance of going to the league, why go to school? Why not get paid? Look at the Thompson twins. Perfect example. So
Elite, you tell Elite is that thing that LeVar started?
That was his idea. Because what he stated was back in the day, you got to. The NCAA is bogus. It's foul, which everybody knew. You got to have something that compete against them.
Right.
And he came up with that idea. And he tried to start the whole league. That's where his sons was playing.
I know, but it failed though.
But then when the league got behind it, the league is behind Overtime Elite as well. So in the Overtime Elite, they play a G League schedule.
Huh.
That's what I'm saying. That's his idea.
Okay,
That's a genius idea.
Yeah.
Because these kids, they don't want to go to school. If I'm only going to Kentucky. If I'm an elite player, I'm only going there for 1 year.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be there.
I get that. But why not go there for 2? Why not go there for 2? Because all it's going to do
I want to hurry up and get to the money.
I get that, but all it's going to do is make you better. It's going to make you better, and it's going to give you more longevity there, and it's going to build up what needs to be built up more. College basketball.
Let me ask you this:
college basketball need to be built up.
Let me ask you this:
that shit is bombed out and depleted.
Let me ask you this: let's say you come out of high school, your grade's perfect.
Right.
WashU offer you full scholarship medical.
Hold up. Sanchez want to know what we blowing on. Hold up, Sanchez. I got you. What you blowing on?
Oh man, I don't know. It's something great. I know that it's a mix. It's a mixture of 2 different things.
You got a mixture of 2 different joints.
Right.
You know what the 2 different joints are?
No.
Okay.
One is great and one is better.
I mean,
that's why they mix together.
I like that. All right, check it. What up, Big Rob? How you doing, Mr. Rob? Mr. Rob, yo, I got to send you a text, my brother. We are doing shows on Friday now. Friday at 6 to 7 Central Standard Time, yo. If you are free, bruh, let me know. You can let me know right here if you want. Let me know if you could jump on. What is it, Sanchez? This is I got this from Big J. I got this from my homie Big J. I don't know what the fuck it is, but yo, shout out to Big J. A shout out to Elite Homegirl Academy, yo. Major love to them, cause that major love to Dawn, cannabis activist. Major shout out to Green Girl. Miss Ashanti was out there doing her thing, yo. Them folks did. Those folks did their thing. Big J, Elite, Green Girl, Dawn, like y'all did y'all thing. Major shout out to Big J, because that's my brother. I've known that cat. That's John Michael. I've had him on the show several times. Well, not several times. I've had him on the show. And we had him on for Can of Weed. And man, so proud of this cat. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, y'all, I really wish y'all would have came to that motherfucker. Because it was dope. Like, I've never had a wine and cannabis excursion before. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to a winery before. Who knew Missouri had wine country? Like, yo, Coach, I don't know why you didn't make it. Y'all would have loved this shit. Like the views.
A lot of people knew
views.
Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people.
You said, what can you choke? You all right? He choking this shit.
I knew Missouri had wine country.
You said, what? You did?
But I'm gonna learn the individual.
Okay.
But shit,
And then I'll take it back. I'll take it back. You want me?
I forgot what we was talking about.
We was talking about college basketball, but I had to talk about this trip, and I just want to say this too, y'all. The way the attention to detail that Big J put into this, you know what I'm saying? Like every little thing that they did, it had a point behind it, a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Those of you, I see some folks on there, y'all would, and I know you, Ronica, you would, man, that place is dope. You would love it because the wine there, you probably already been to that place, but you would have loved this. Even people that aren't smokers, okay, you would have loved it if you weren't a smoker because you would have learned something you didn't know. If you're a smoker like I am and you don't know about wine, you're gonna learn so much about wine you didn't know. You know, like Big J said on the show, grapes that are indigenous to just Missouri. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess that is it APA. I think they said APA. What? No, that's not it. Don't quote me. But man, the shit was dope. Shout out Montel Winery. Shout out Augusta, Missouri. Augusta Winery. Mount Pleasant Winery. It was dope. Like, it was amazing. I wish all y'all was there. And next time they do High on the Vine, Big J Elite. Next time they do that, F with them. Y'all will love it. You know. But anyway, Coach, go. What you was gonna say?
I just said I forgot what we was talking about. Thought I was playing.
We was talking about that, but also it's just, I want to see college basketball get back to where it's at, and I think the only way we're going to see that is if we have some more players stay in college a little longer. We got to build up some names, build up a resume. You know what I'm
remember now. Like I was about to say, if you had just started going to WashU, and you was on a full ride, and a hospital offered you a job full time, you're not gonna take that? Or you gonna stay in school?
Yeah.
Which one you gonna do?
Here's the thing.
I mean, you didn't make a choice though. You gonna take the money or you gonna stay in school?
What's the question?
If you was going to WashU as a freshman, full ride scholarship.
Yeah.
And a hospital offered you a full-time job, are you going to take that job or are you going to stay in school?
It depends on how my money.
Oh, you're going to take that job every 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 8.
If my family good, then
No. We're not adding no qualifiers.
It should be qualifiers.
No. You're not putting no qualifiers on this point blank. Either you're going to take the job or you're not. That's the choice that you're faced with. You're 18 years old, and a company wants to give you a full-time job with a hospital. You going to stay in school?
Sorry, buddy.
Who the fuck going to do that?
If I'm paid, if I'm good or if like I got enough and I'm all right.
You're
and
adding qualifiers, dog.
But here's the thing, fam.
That wasn't part of the equation.
That happens all the time. You act like these players don't have the opportunity to. A lot of them have the opportunity to leave early and go to pro level, but they stay college and basketball.
No. They stay because you can test the waters, and if they tell you no,
if they good enough to go. Most you
can be good enough. You can feel like you're good enough to go, but if you don't go through, if you go to the pre-draft process and they let you know, that's where they changed the rules up years ago. Yeah. Now they'll let you know, oh no, you're not gonna get drafted, and you can go back.
Right.
But it used to be once you put your name in, that was it. It was a done deal. You couldn't go back. And then that's when they realized they had to tweak the system, because that's when guys started falling through the cracks and getting fucked up, because you can't go back to school and you didn't give up your eligibility.
Right.
They had to change that because of what you're talking about.
Right.
But when you're faced with an opportunity to make any amount of money and you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you're not really trying to stay in school. Right. You want to get to the money as soon as possible, because you also knowing TV contracts are coming up and changing. More money is coming out. The quicker you get into the league, the quicker you can get to making money.
True.
Nobody wants to sit around and play college basketball like that.
True.
Unless you just really love college basketball, or you really need to improve your draft prospects.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no, it's a stopping point.
Yeah.
If I know I'm good enough to get to the league, I'm trying to get to the league ASAP. I'm not trying to fuck your program.
Yeah.
I'll take money under the table. I'll let my family take money.
True.
Because y'all are gonna get all kinds of money off my back. Even during NIL status, I'll tell any player, take that money.
But here's the thing you also too forgetting, fam, and I'm surprised. You know about sports. You should know about this. There's players with NILs that can make more than the cats on the pro level. Like you got the sisters playing women's college basketball.
That's because they've already made a name for themselves on the amateur level. But they're not making more than that many players. Don't get it twisted.
I know, but like some of them.
That encourages them to stay in school.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
that's a good thing.
It depends on what sport you're in or whatever. Because now, if it's a women's sport, that's understandable, because the pay is not it's not the same.
But Coach, let's slow down. Let's go back to that. What is wrong? Let's focus on. Wait. So it's different. It's okay for women's sports for the women to stay in longer.
No, the reason I was saying that is because on the professional level, they don't make as much as men.
Okay, yeah. So
you need to be trying to get as much as you can.
Okay. So your whole objective is, but what is wrong if you have NILs that men's basketball players can get? And I'm talking about, starting five and bench players, some of the benches, car dealerships, whatever.
Some schools won't let you.
Huh?
Some schools won't let you. And that's a hidden fact that some people don't know.
That's illegal. It's an NCAA school. They're gonna let you. But no, regardless, all I'm saying is, what would be wrong with those men and women? And you're cool with it for women because you said they can make more on college, some of them. But let's let those men get those, and they stay in there and enjoy their college life.
They have the right to get it.
They have the money to do that.
They have the right to do that, or you have the right to try to go to the league and make even more money. Because every player in college doesn't get an NIL deal.
Right.
Perfect example, Luther Burden, NIL since he was a freshman, getting really paid by Mizzou. Did you ever see Yuri Collins on anything? He was the #1 point guard in the nation.
I saw a football player from Mizzou on a bag of
that's Luther Burden. That's what I'm saying. And you've seen him on lawyer commercials. He's got his own decal, LB3. But like I'm saying, did you ever see Yuri Collins with any kind of sponsorship deal?
No.
And he was the #1 point guard in the nation.
Yeah.
SLU wouldn't let him get a NIL deal.
Right.
And wouldn't release him to transfer.
I hear you.
That's good old SLU, though.
Well, look, here's the thing. Well, to push it forward to this season, what are you looking forward to more in college basketball? Are you looking forward more to the college women's college or men's? Because last year, the women's was sick. That Final Four was ridiculous.
Both, but I'm still going to be partial to the men.
Okay.
But the women's game is great. Like, shout out to Caitlin Clark last night.
Yeah.
Shout out to
She balled.
what's her name?
She had 40.
Aaliyah Wiley. I don't want to say her name wrong. She was the number one recruit. She go to USC. She got busy.
Right.
She got super busy.
Right.
She had 32 points in the first game. But
Doing her thing.
I'm still more interested or waiting on the men's tournament and men's game.
Get the top 25. Who you think number one?
Number one should be UConn, but Purdue is going to be very hard to beat.
Okay. It's not.
Well, I know UConn is not number one. I'm just saying number one should be UConn.
I feel you. All right, we're gonna do top 5. We're gonna go from 5 to 1. I was kind of surprised by this when I seen it because I didn't know these cats' program was this good. And I got point totals right here. They scored. They've been scoring. All right, here we go. Number 5.
Point totals for this year?
Huh?
Point totals for this year?
So far, what they've
Oh,
scored.
man, they don't might give a fuck about point totals for this year.
Really?
Look who they fucking playing.
Shit.
Nobody playing nobody yet.
All right, here we go. Number 5, Marquette. Number 4, Michigan State. Just got beat by James Madison. What the fuck? How you lose to James Madison? Izzo, like game 1, and this cat was calling in the Shine Show on Sirius XM. This cat said he had something on, I think 100 on James Madison plus 1,600 odds.
It's because they've only hit 2 3-pointers in 2 games, but they did win them.
That's fucking
They're
crazy.
gonna play Duke in a couple of
you blow
days
that game?
in Chicago.
Number 3. Where's it at? Purdue. Oh, these sorry sons. I hate this team right here. I just personally hate this team like always because they trash. Number 2, shit, fucking Duke. Fuck Duke. I hate them so much. They trash. All right, and here we go. The number 1 team in the nation right now. They supposed to be the best. I hate them too. They beat the shit out of NC Central. First game of the season. University of Kansas, KU. Fucking Jayhawks. I hate them so much.
Come on, you think they wasn't gonna beat NC Central?
Yeah, they beat their ass. I love NC Central though, but yo, but who? I just want to see them lose this year. And what I don't like is when you go down this list, you know how far down you gotta go to get fucking North Carolina. North Carolina fucking 19. Yeah. What the shit? What is this?
I mean, what you think it was gonna be?
What the fuck? I don't have nothing to play. Like,
So you got a problem with being in the top 20 team?
like no, man. Like you I'm glad you in the top 25, but that's just 19.
No.
That's not our standard.
That's top 20.
Huh?
That's top 20. What's the problem with that?
No. 19 for UNC is not good enough.
Why not?
Hubert Davis, you need to do better. And here's the thing, the way that season choked out for them last year, like the way they couldn't even make the tournament, they didn't even go far in the ACC tournament. They just shitted on themselves, and they were ranked. Well, they were top 5 in the fucking in the nation last year. Like
It's a reason for that.
Oh, it's bullshit.
It's a reason. It's simple and plain. You don't know what happened. It's the same thing that happened with the fucking Mavericks. All this is over a chick. That's why the season blew up.
What you talking about with the Tar Heels?
Yeah.
What you talking about with a chick? What you
Caleb Love and who was it? Was it R.J. Davis? I don't know. One of them. Caleb Love and somebody was messing with the same chick.
Word?
Yeah.
That's why the Tar Heel season blew up?
I thought I'll be late.
What the fuck? Hell no. That's some bullshit, dog.
Same thing with Jimmy Jackson and
Yeah, J. Kidd and shit. Yeah.
Tony Braxton.
Damn, what the fuck? That was some bullshit.
But you talking about kids, young men.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they weren't able to get their heads straight and continue the season.
Right.
And then when the season was over, they was like, "Nah, we don't want to play in no tournament. You know, they don't even want to be around each other."
Right.
So that's what happened.
Oh shit. All right. So look, that's men's. Give me. You want top 5 women's?
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right, let's break it down. I don't know. You're going to have to help me with these because, you're supposed to be the women's basketball expert. So here we go. Number 5, Utah. Number 4, UCLA. Now, number 3, this is low for them. I'm surprised they this low, especially with what Caitlin Clark just did last night. Number 3, Iowa.
How's it low? Look at the top 2.
Are
you serious?
And that's true. The team who should be number 1, I don't know why the hell they not. Number 2, UConn. There you go, University of UConn. Baddest women's basketball program ever. Like, them motherfuckers so dope. And the national champs. Number 1. Y'all know who it is. With the crazy coach, I still don't like her. LSU. There it is. Louisiana State.
What's disrespectful about that is South Carolina not being 3, 4, or 5.
They number 6.
That's what I said. What's disrespectful about it? Because even with what Caitlin Clark did last night, Iowa is nice, but South Carolina is proven point blank. You got one of the top 5 coaches in America.
Right.
Come on, man.
Okay.
She getting a bunch of transfers. She gonna be able to do what she do.
All right.
I got South Carolina and LSU in the championship game.
South Carolina, LSU. That's who you got. That's not really going out on a limb, but all right. I'll take UConn and.
That is going out on a limb because it's very hard at the top in the women's game. It's hard to the top 10 in women's is not as fluid as the top 10 in men's.
Yeah, it's deep. It's deep. I got South Carolina, UConn. That's what I'm gonna say. Fucking, I'm gonna pull it out now. All right, let's go jump into it. You know, what else? Well, shit. What else you got college wise? You got anything else?
Besides the fact that I'm going to the tournament. I know I'm going to the tournament.
Are you going to the tournament here? Or you going to it when it's in Indy or somewhere
close?
close?
Missouri Valley? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Missouri Valley, but I'm going to the NCAA tournament. Like I said, probably in Indianapolis and Memphis. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do both of them.
They put the tickets out for that shit yet?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
Is anything in St. Louis?
The Missouri Valley is, but not.
Damn, what the fuck happened in St. Louis getting fucking NCAA tournament games?
COVID.
Shit, nah. Even before COVID.
No, I'm telling you, we were scheduled for the tournament that year, but when COVID came.
Okay, well they need to come the fuck back. Like, come on back. Like, that's not fair to St. Louis.
2020, if I'm not mistaken.
We love going downtown to see fucking the best college basketball in the world.
It's either 2024. No. It's 2026. They're being back in St. Louis.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
All right, well, look. I'm going to jump into it, and I am a man, and I'm going to... You know what? Here's the thing. You know what? As I think it out, I don't want to, because I was about to give you your flowers, but I don't know if you've earned them all the way yet. And you know what I'm going to do?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to do a quick poll. Mr. Cass, I see Mr. Cass right there and brother sitting right there. Do you gentlemen watch the NBA?
On occasion.
There you go. Dion, do you watch the NBA?
When I'm betting on it.
Okay, there you go. When you bet, how often you bet on the NBA, sir?
Oh, man, if I'm betting, it be during the finals.
Okay, so you watch a little bit throughout the season?
Yeah, I ain't the one to go to know who about to win.
Here we go. Who? Any of y'all give a shit about the in-season tournament they started this year?
No, I think it's
I
stupid.
did see that. I seen that. I was like, I don't even know what the point of that is.
I think it's stupid.
Just so you can get a cup.
You get an NBA cup. This is a big ass cup.
Yeah, I mean, and I think they get a bonus too, right?
Yeah, they get paid. They get paid.
So it's like doing overtime work for the NBA.
Right.
It's not really overtime. It's all regular season games. These are games that they already was going to play. They just put them in a tournament format.
For the semifinals and the finals, you get to go to Las Vegas.
Exactly, Cass.
Right. So, but you actually still playing more games than you normally play.
No, it's the same amount of games. It's the same amount of games.
It's actually cutting the time down.
It's not cutting nothing down. The only thing that you lose out of it, home season ticket holders lose, like I think they lose like a home game or two with this shit.
No, they don't.
They do if their team makes it to the finals.
You don't lose
in
how
Vegas.
How are you losing the game just because your team made it to the finals?
Because you have season tickets to Charlotte in Charlotte, North Carolina, not to some fucking tournament in Vegas. That's how you lose.
You don't
two
lose
games.
any. How are you losing the game though?
So look, that's 3 men right there. In all three,
that's 3 men.
But
only one of them who really watch basketball.
Coach, let me finish. Get it all the way out before you respond. Now listen, that's 3 grown men. They, some avid, they watchers of basketball, right?
Not really. They stated that.
No, you watch.
That's the only gentleman who stated that he really watched basketball.
No, he do and Cass do.
Cass said not really.
Everybody knows Deion Benson, a world famous comedian. Deion Benson said he just paid attention when he bet in finals.
Then he stated, "I'm not the one to ask who's winning the game tonight."
True, but
meaning,
still
I
get
don't
his
really
opinion.
watch basketball.
I can get his opinion. You know why he is? He's one of those basketball people they're trying to get with this tournament. And this brother said,
No, he's not.
The Jazzy Jeff looking brother.
Only
he
if he's
watches,
betting. He already
Cass
stated
watches.
that. That's the statement that he led in with.
No,
if I'm betting,
they are basketball watchers. Here's the thing. They're like me and most people, right? They don't give a shit about this tournament. But to your credit, I haven't. You showed me the clip of you showed me the clip from
Draymond. Did you see Dame's clip?
No, and I'm looking for more. The only other NBA player I've heard that says they give a shit about this or are hype about it was like KP on Boston. That's it. And I'm looking to see more players' response. But to your credit, ESPN said that the numbers were up.
Of course,
for
they're gonna be up tonight too.
For viewership. So if that's the case, I got to give it to you. But we got to see this whole thing play out because I'm still because it's just look, you can't.
Did you see any game footage?
Yeah,
Crowds was amped.
Them courts was weird.
Were the crowds amped?
Them courts was weird.
And here's another reason why the games were better. The average margin of victory was only 4.9 points in every league game. That's the average margin of victory.
Word.
That means games are close. That means games are competitive.
Yeah.
Seems like Draymond said, big win for the NBA.
Right.
Without having to add extra games.
Right.
A lot of excitement.
Yeah.
Seemed like Nostradamus was right.
He said, no, you silly as shit.
True.
You silly as shit. That's right. What's up, sweetie? How are you? What's up? Yo, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of right.
Because people who love basketball, they want anything they got to do with basketball, they want to see it. And if you put something fresh on it, yeah, they want to see it.
And
you said another clip. Did you see KD's clip talking about the courts?
What do you say?
Loved it.
Word?
Yeah.
You like them shits?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Told you, hoopers love hooping.
Hey, since you brought up KD, he plays your boy tonight. And it's going to be, I think it's Fakers at Suns. How the spiral that this Faker team is on, it's kind of, I don't want to say spiral. That's a bit much.
Right, man.
But it ain't full on spiral. But you got AD. AD is a game time decision for tonight. They have no bench. I don't understand. I thought they got better in the offseason.
They making a. I wouldn't say spiraling because the season just started. But from what I gathered and heard, I'll be surprised if they don't end up with either Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan by the end of the year.
They need some. They need some. They need some. But what? Okay, so who they going? No, they got shit. They definitely got shit they could trade to get. Cause are the Bulls ready to just let both of them go? They ain't trying to resign them.
Do you think that's not the madhouse on Madison? They don't carry no more.
No, not at all. But NBA players nowadays, fam, you notice they don't give a shit about the team. They just want that check, and they'll re-up and then bitch later, and then try to get traded.
Zach LaVine has a contract worth trading for, and the Bulls are going to be blowing that shit up real soon.
How many years he got left on it?
I don't know, but I know he's clutch.
That shit that matters, fam.
He's clutch. He's clutch sports.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying when I say he's clutch.
Right.
So if you're clutch sports,
Oh yeah. Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
I forgot.
Clutch
I
Sports
forgot.
runs the NBA
It's
right
true.
now.
I forgot that shit.
You go where they say.
Yo, so what you think about what you think about that fucking bullshit ass loss, back to back losses for C's the other night?
Well, one of them was without Derek White, and one was with Derek White.
Mm-hmm.
And losing to the Sixers,
Not having Derek White is no reason to lose either of those games. Let's just say that. Come on.
the loss to Minnesota.
Both, either
No,
of those games.
the loss to Minnesota, like I said, Derek White wasn't there, but Joe Mazzulla lost that game when he should have called that timeout and set up a play
At which point?
at the end of the game.
In the overtime or in the fourth?
I think it was the fourth. If I'm not mistaken. It wasn't OT. But the game against Philly, we just lost the game. I mean, it ain't like we got blown out. That game, you just lost a close game to a 20 lead team, point blank. Can't get mad about that. You do wish Jason would have had more points, but we won't get no calls for that game. But that's how you got to learn how to get through playing with no calls. But ain't no problem losing to Philly. Philly a nice ass team.
And you're right. I'm not even that mad at the Philly loss neither because Philly.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but Minnesota got the best defense in the league right now.
I can see that.
They literally do.
But that Minnesota game, you had two opportunities to win that game, and you blew both of them.
what
And
I
I'll
said.
get to that in a
Joe Mazzulla blew
second.
the game.
I'll get to that in a second. But with that fucking Philly game, Philly is nice. You know what I'm saying? They were hungry to beat us. like they wanted it. Like that was. They damn near played that motherfucker like a playoff game. Like they were going hard. Embiid is showing why he the MVP. I really wish people would put some respect on this man's name because this cat, for 2 straight years, he was the runner up for MVP. One of them years I could have say, the last 3 years he was either runner up or like third. And one of them years I could have said he should have got that motherfucker instead of who did get it, which was Joker. And I just want to say put some respect on Joel Embiid. But Philly is nice. Maxi's doing what he has to do.
I don't know who don't respect Joel Embiid.
There's a lot of people. What are you talking about? Damn it.
He must
He
be-
catches heat. He
He's
catches
supposed to.
heat, fam.
He's supposed to, but look at his numbers. He putting up. He consistent.
No doubt. I'm saying
he's supposed
he
to
ain't
catch
catching
heat.
it. He ain't catching it that much right now because Philly is fucking balling. But
You're supposed to catch heat
but-
when you're a superstar.
But he's not catching it that much this year because Philly's balling. But it's just he has to deal with bullshit year after year after year, and people still put, well, why can't you get out the second round? Well, why can't you? But look what the fuck he has to deal with, and look at what happens when you shed that.
What you mean? Look what he has to deal with. He ain't made it out the second round. Point blank. You a superstar going
You
home.
had a fucking fiasco to deal with fucking. Oh God. See, this
Okay,
is-
was he making it out the second round before James Harden got there?
bruh.
Go back to those days. Was he making it out the second round? Point blank.
Every year, first off, he didn't have teams that were good enough. Second, every year he had fiascos to fucking deal with.
He had teams that was good enough.
He didn't have teams that were good enough.
The team
you know
that
he didn't.
Okay, so the team that Toronto beat. What do you think that was an 8 seed?
That team was decent.
That was an elite team.
That team was not good enough to beat Toronto. Oh, shit.
Toronto beat him on a last second lucky shot. What are you talking
They
about?
beat him though. Toronto
With a shot that crept in, that bounced 4 times
know
on the
what?
rim. You act like Philly was garbage.
Hey, you know what? If fucking Ben didn't leave him hanging and would have been more aggressive and scored more, maybe they would have won. But all I know is the better team won. That's all I know.
Before Ben Simmons got there, and which is before James Harden got there, those years that Embiid was there,
He was
you-
a rookie and coming off
He
of
wasn't
being
no-
hurt.
okay.
He was hurt his rookie year. This is this
What
shit I'm
year you
talking about
think
right
he
now.
in, man?
You're leading to me.
What year do you think
you're
he
making
in?
my point right now.
well,
You're making my
he
point
was.
right now.
You think he was a rookie
You're
in
making my point right now.
in 2019?
When he was a rookie, he got hurt. He played the next season, and then after that,
What year was he a
He was
rookie?
playing on shitty teams. You know
No,
this.
I can't believe
They
you're
were
saying
shitty teams.
that. When did they get good?
Not till shit. What is it? They got rid of when they finally matured a little
What
bit.
year? This is
it got- it got to-
2023.
in that
When did they?
se-
I'm saying,
in
what
that
year did they get
series-
good?
in that
2018.
In that year when they got to that series with fucking Toronto, that was a good Philly team. That was
That wasn't their first year being good. They was good a couple years before that.
No, we would beat their ass. What are you talking about? They weren't good. Anyway, I'm saying that to say this. This is when we need Rodney Michael for real. You need to just tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth.
They were a good team.
They're playing better.
Point blank.
They're playing better without Harden. You can see it. Why you act like that's not the case?
Oh, they're one game better. They went from being third in the conference to first in the conference. I'm sorry. Third overall to first overall. You're gonna make it, like I said before. You're actually making an evaluation.
They are better.
You're making an evaluation after 9 games. You're making a full synopsis after 9 games.
When else am I supposed to make this assessment? I'm supposed to make it off of what I see.
Put it like this.
This is a small sample size.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say it's too early for one thing and say it's not too early for this. If it's too early for that, it's too early for everything. Mm-hmm. It's too early to give a full synopsis on anyone. It just really is.
I'm not giving a full. I'm just saying. To me, it looks like they're playing better since they got that piece of shit. I'm sorry. That might be aggressive. Since they got this fat ain't worth the fuck dude off their team.
So we could use that. We could use that same philosophy about the Pacers. Right now, the Pacers are 5th in the conference, 5-3. They scoring the most.
Who's holding them back?
Listen. No.
That don't want to be there.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Because Harden didn't want to be there last year.
Listen to what I'm saying. We could say. Well, it just looks like now like the Pacers are just going to be like world beaters because they outscoring everybody. Do you really think this system is going to hold up over 82 games?
That Philly has?
No, that Indy is playing right now. Because let's give a full synopsis on them right now.
Okay, shit, we ain't got to hold. We ain't but 7 minutes, but
they're the highest scoring team in the league, and right now they're 5th in the conference at 5-3. So right now we should think Indy's going to be doing this all year long and just clowning over everybody, right?
To be honest with you, I said before the season started.
Yes or no?
That they won't stay 5th. That they won't stay 5th in the Eastern
Will they
Conference?
stay 5th and just be dominating like with this style of play that they're playing, no defense?
I don't see Indy falling lower than the 7th seed. I don't see that.
But the way things are going right now, they're going to
be at the 7th or 5th seed right there.
That's what I'm saying, though. But if you gave them a full synopsis right now, like you're doing with this other situation, you would think like, okay, they're going to be the 5th seed and they're going to outscore everybody. If you give them a full synopsis, you're giving it, but you're giving it. You can't play. You can't burn the candle.
That's silly what you're saying, man. You take.
That's what you're saying. It's silly what you're saying about Philly.
You're saying something totally different, trying to make a point off of this. That's fucking dumb. All I'm saying is, oh shit. Hey, Just come look at the computer. All right, never mind. It's good. All I'm saying is this Philly team is playing better, and I'm gonna tell you what happened with this Boston team. Right, Boston's good. It just all hinges on KP. That motherfucker has to stay healthy. If he does not stay healthy, we got a problem. But this is what the problem was in that Minnesota game. It's overtime, and then what is it? Drew has the ball. He turns it over, and then after that, what is it? Jaylen Brown turns it over right after him, and then after that, they couldn't do shit else in the overtime. Like that's literally the last the last time they had the ball is Drew turns it over, and then JB turns it over right after him, and that is literally the last time they had the ball or were able to score with it. They look sad in overtime, and the only thing I don't understand is you got maybe you got more pressure now because you got the bag, but JB. To me, I would love your opinion. I would love your honest fucking opinion. If I get an honest opinion of you for once on these C's, he still looks shook. Like he looked like he in big time situations. He still looked because there were shots that he easily could have made that we would have sewn that Minnesota game up. We wouldn't have to go to overtime. He bricks them shits. You know what I mean? So have you seen anything that looked weird with JB?
Just the pressure of making $304 million.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
But still,
I know I ain't crazy.
Still playing at an elite level though.
Right.
Just too up and down at times, but with this team, you don't have to do it the way you used to do it. Right. You got so many guys that can take over, and that's the great part about it.
Right.
But I ain't got no Got no worries about Jaylen Brown.
I hope not, man, because
None.
I was about to rap it. What's up? Come on. I'm about to rap it. What's the name? I hope not. I just don't like I don't like how tentative he looks in certain situations in the game, and it's not some of these games that I've seen so far in this early season. It's not even late game situations. It's in the fucking second quarter. It's like, it's just like the third possession in a row when C's need a bucket and they give it to you and you do some fuck off shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't score the ball. Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's killing me with him. Help me, coach. Shit.
Because you be out on the limb too much, man. You need to relax.
Nah,
you need to really calm down about a season that's 9 games old and thinking like that's the end of the world.
I ain't talking
if
like
a
that.
player have a bad game, you have a bad game.
Yeah,
it's all good.
I ain't talking like it's the end of the world. I just want to see
That's the difference between being a superstar that's elite and a superstar. You're not gonna have the inconsistencies with the ones that are elite.
I need to see my second best player, also the cat that just got $304 million fucking dollars. I need to see him be Scottie fucking Pippen to our GOAT. Like, that's what I need to see, and I'm not seeing that out of JB. I want to see JB take games over. The only game he took over was the fucking Knicks game. Yo, but look, what is it? All right, so look, Friday night. That's what it is now. That's what it is for High Off the Glass. I got to get used to this fucking new time slot we got. This is gonna be dope. Stay tuned for coming up next. What is what's my man Dion show called? Ignorance is an understatement. Yo, y'all know who Dion Benson is, man. He's like fucking legendary St. Louis comedian. What is an understatement? Say it again. I'm blown. Say it again. Ignorance is an understatement. Okay. Ignorance is an understatement. Y'all stay tuned for that shit. My man just started the fucking show and it's already blowing up. Yo, but it was a good episode. Yo, for myself, Coach, you got anything before I get out of here?
I got a smooth ass new hat.
The brim is fucked up. I don't know what's wrong with that brim. I don't like hearing about the fucking Dolphins. Yo, for myself, for my executive producer, Mr. Justin Kickett, for myself, OThaGreat. Yo, we about to let me end this damn show. Yo, keep smoking, keep hooping. In-season tournament tonight. We watching regardless. We out of here.
Shout out to my grandson AJ.
Shout out